And as you saw in Ukraine and Russia, the whole issue of rare earth minerals suddenly cropped up. So are minerals more important than people? Is human dignity still woefully, without any concern, hospital after hospital being bombed, children being displaced in both physically and mentally, does not bode well for the future. It may bode well for recruitment of terrorists of the future, and this is probably what we are seeing they are being committed to. But it seems that perpetuating war rather than preventing it is one aspect. They talk.
So it's so funny when you hear this, how he's talking about perpetuating war. It's going to raise up terrorists and do all this different problem, bring all these different problems to the region. But in fact, we know that once he becomes king, he's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to perpetuate war because he's going to go conquering to conquer. And he's going to go from north to south all the way to Egypt to fulfill in his vision of creating a regional nation of Arabs and Muslims in which he will be the king of them. So we already know what the Bible says is in his heart. It's no different than how Jesus called out what Judas would do and how Judas really was and what was in Judas' heart. So just how Jesus called out Judas to know who he is before Satan enters his body, we know what Prince Hassan Bin Talal of Jordan is, and we know what he wants and what he will do before Satan enters his body as well. So just make that distinction when you're reading and learning about the Antichrist, you have to distinguish, okay, what he will do before Satan enters his body and what he would do after Satan enters his body. There's a regional ambition that he has, which is to fulfill the vision of his great-grandfather, King Hassan Bin Ali, which is to create a region of Arabs and Muslims in which he be king. And there's the global, when Satan does enter his body and wants to rule the world and force everyone to worship him through the mark of the beast. So just make that distinction again.